signed. You only have 12 guys that are signed on your roster for next season. They have 22 on the roster this year.
And we are underway in the back tap from the opening tip, controlled by the Bulls, going right to left with Josh Giddey. Giddey had a solid ball game last night. Last four averaging 20 points, 10 rebounds, and 8 assists. Works off a boot screen, dribble drive in the lane, out of control, and he threw it away. Siakam with the steal.
He lost his balance and rather just collect himself, tried to force a bad pass.
Nembhard, his pass deflected, taken away by Vooch. Ball game starts with 2 turnovers, respectively, and Buzelis driving baseline left to the rack and a score off the window.
We need to see a lot of that, Charlie. We need to push the pace of this game, pun intended.
Last night, Buzelis started the ball game with a reverse dunk. Siakam having another Pascal Siakam season out of New Mexico State. Mathurin swings it out, left side, Huff for 3, bucket.
I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll knock this 3 down right now. He was wide open, Charlie.
You've been working on that all afternoon long, Bill. Here's Dosunmu on Huff to the rim and scores. Huff, by the way, is number 1 in the NBA in blocked shots.
Yes, he is.
2 per game. Siakam lifts up, left corner 3, no. Huff with the rebound, took it away from Vooch, and Huff with a soft layup is good. He just out-muscled Vooch for that board.
Yeah, well, Vooch didn't box him out. He just went for the board, and Huff came up and jumped higher than he did to get it and then pulled it away from him.
5-4, Indiana. We have a quick whistle. There's going to be a foul. So the foul goes against Indiana. It's going to go on Nembhard.
Yeah.
6'4", fourth-year player out of Gonzaga. Herter inbounding now to Giddey. They got Nembhard playing him. Nembhard, a solid two-way player. Vooch swings it out to Ayo Dosunmu. And they run a post up and an ISO. Vooch back it in on Siakam. Double on the ball from Nembhard. Top side 3 is good by Josh Giddey.
That's a nice kick out right there. A little 2-man game on the left side of the floor. Giddey's been shooting the 3-ball really well as of late.
Yeah, 45% of the last 3. Siakam with a handoff to Nembhard. 7-5, Bulls by 2. Nembhard, left-hand dribble drive, left ankle, setting him up. Clean look, topside 3, bucket. He's 2 for 2 beyond the arc.
Well, if you got any little piggies in that house, they're going to be gone real soon. If Huff gets another wide open 3-point shot, someone's going to have to chase him up and run him over.
Huff, 8, Bulls 7. Left corner, Dosunmu. And they go back to the post on a give and go with Dosunmu and a reverse off the mark. No. Rebound, Indiana with Siakam against Giddey. Dribble drive with a spin to the rim. Setting up Huff, another 3 on its way. And another made 3. Oh my goodness, Jay Huff on fire. He's 4-4 from the field. He's knocked down 3. He has scored all 11 Indiana points, and they're up 5-4.
And you see what they're doing right now, Charlie? They're going right at him. They're saying, you know what? You're hitting forward. Keep going. Let's go back to you.
Giddey, no. Buzelis with an offensive rebound and a reset in the right corner. And they go back to Giddey. You're right, Bill. No question about that. Giddey sees the seam to the rim on Huff. Rimming good.
Nice drive to the bucket. Sponsored by McGrath, Acura of Westmont. When you do the math, we'll choose and you'll choose McGrath.
Sing it, big boy. Giddey with 5, 11-9. Huff leading the Bulls. Patiently, that's what we're talking about. They're going to set up Huff again. They're looking for him, Bill. You're right. Yeah. Nembhard on a crossover. Comes up shooting on Vooch. No. Rebound slapped around and it goes out of bounds. It's going to be Bulls ball and went off Huff.
I give Josh Giddey credit. They switched. He was on Huff. He wouldn't let Huff catch the ball, so Huff went down low. They couldn't get it. Nembhard takes the shot, but then Huff knocks it loose. If anyone else from Indiana had tried to get it off a board, they might have had that, but Bulls ball.
By the way, Huff is shooting 30% from 3 on the season. Herter at the foul line. Works on Shepard. Steps back. 19-footer. No. Rebound. Pascal Siakam. Siakam averaging 20 points, 6 boards, 3 assists. And he goes out in front. Huff. Open 3 good.
Stop
you
it.
have got to be kidding me. Timeout, Billy Donovan. Oh, my goodness. Jay Huff has not missed a shot in 5 attempts. 4 of those beyond the arc. And he has scored all 14 of Indiana points, 14-9 Pacers, 8:16 left first quarter. Back with more in a moment. 6.
Grab yours, ticket now, or tickets at bulls.com/tickets.
So the journeyman Jay Huff has scored all 14 Indiana points and a pick and roll, Dosumu, and that ball and pass eludes Vooch, and it rolls all the way out of bounds near the photographers on the baseline on the left side.
And who was there to bother that pass?
Jay Huff.
Time he really did huff and puff.
Well, Bill, I'll tell you what, he is a journeyman center, played 64 games a year ago in Memphis, averaged 6 points, came in 30%. Here's Shepard, dials up, top side three, way flat.
Don't they know no one's supposed to shoot but Huff?
Here's Bill, they have to touch the ball the last two possessions.
Yep.
And they go to Dosumu off a boot screen. Dribble drive to the rim on Matherin, setting up Vazelis. Top side three, rimmed out. Matas, Bill, really struggling from three of late.
That was 0-5 the other night.
Yep. Here's a post-up Siakam on a clear out against Vazelis. The double from Herter. Matherin, the swing out Huff to Nembhard on a crossover. Works on Giddy in the lane. Ball poked loose. Nembhard retains with 5 on the clock. Wants it, feels it. Jumper good. An 18-footer on the left baseline on Giddy.
Just worked. They did a good job not letting Huff catch the ball. They stayed on him. Iowa was denying him, but
here's Vooch to the rim on Huff, too strong with the scoop of the left hand. 16-9 Indiana over the timeline. Siakam is triple team, and he got stripped and blocked down the floor, leaking out. Dosumu missed on a dunk. Huff was there with a rejection. Wow. Jay Huff is playing like he said in the Springfield Mass.
Iowa was glued to him defensively.
And we're not talking about an Uber either. Here's a left corner Huff. You got to be kidding me. No, he's human. He missed as the crowd moans and groans.
He had to rush that, though. Giddy did a good job challenging.
Vooch top side three. Got it.
There you go, Vooch. And right on Huff's head.
Vooch came in 4 of his last 16 beyond the arc, but that one went right down the pipe. Pacers lead cut to 4, 6:10 and running opening quarter here on the Bulls Network. Chuck Swirsky, Bill Wennington, Alyssa Bergamini, Tyler Beautiful, along with Grant Leader all the way to the rack. Matherin makes it easy through the paint, Bill.
Charlie, he passed 4 Bulls on the way to the rim, and there was no one within 6 feet of the basket.
Vazelis defended by Siakam to the rim with that length. No, tip with the right hand. Good. Vooch.
That was a good position by Vooch as Huff went over to help out, try and block Vazelis' shot. That allowed a lot of room for Vooch to operate in and get that tip.
Vooch with a double-double last night, his 8th on the season. Standing off to the left side, Nembhard out of Gonzaga. Triple drive, and he got stripped, lost the handle. Vazelis with the steal, he threw it away out of bounds on the far side at midcourt.
Yeah, he just rushed. Giddy was taking off, and he was throwing it to Giddy, but he threw it 4 feet over his head. Just got a little excited trying to push the pace. Again, I get it. You want to push the pace, but control the basketball.
So, Bill, we got wholesale changes coming in. We got Jeremiah Robinson Earl, the much-traveled Jeremiah Robinson Earl. He's checking in for Indiana. 6'9", fifth-year player out of Villanova. We also have Isaiah Jackson, a very rugged, physical, 6'10", fifth-year player out of Kentucky, although he's very foul-prone. And let's see, the Bulls are going with Patrick Williams, along with Javon Carter, Trey Jones, Josh Giddey, and Nikola Vucevic.
And Vooch still in the game. Usually Smith would start to come in around now, but he's not here.
Left corner Matherin comes up shooting, missing. Offensive rebound controlled by Robinson Earl. Top side three, short by Nembhard. And here comes Javon Carter, the lead to Giddey. Giddey on Nembhard with a right-handed layup. Nice job by the Bulls in transition.
That's just running hard down the floor. I don't know what Nembhard was doing. That was a bad shot.
18-16, Indiana by 2. Nembhard, they trap him with a double team on the right baseline. He rolls the pass. Matherin on Carter and Vooch. The dish to Jackson with a two-handed stuff.
You know, as much as people love to say the game has changed, that's simple basketball there. Drive to the basket, get double team, find the open man at the basket. The help defense has to rotate around for the Bulls.
Jones and cross-court Carter in the right corner. Giddey, left-hand dribble drive in the paint. Now he brings it out on the left corner. Wide open three ball. Yes!
He lost. He was good at lay it in. He lost the handle, then looked for someone to pass to, but he kept his dribble alive. Smart. was able to clear himself and get a wide open shot. Rick Carlisle not happy with his team on that defensive effort right there. He called the timeout, so we will take a break. Bulls down 1, 20-19. You're listening to Chuck Swirsky, Bill Wennington on 670. Time. Learn more and get your tickets at bulls.com/city. Hey, Charlie, good stat by Bulls PR. Vooch has 17,002 points with 7,243 field goals made and 933 three-point field goals made. Is the only center in NBA history with at least 17,000 points, 7,000 field goals, and 903 point field goals made. How about that?
Yeah, congrats.
If I'd known that, I would have taken more threes.
I think so, Bill.
And when I did it, I probably only had to shoot like 5 of them as a center. I would have led the league in it.
TJ McConnell, who always plays well against the Bulls, on the far hash mark to go to Matherin out of Montreal with a spin, lost the handle, got tripped by Carter on the runway. Trey Jones to the rim in the finish. And the Bulls take their first lead, 21-20 at the 4-minute mark, opening quarter. Again, Kobe's not playing. Isaac Okoro's out. Jalen Smith, Julian Phillips, Dalen Terry, Noah Asenge, Zach Collins, all out. Here's a left wing jumper. That's off the mark by Robinson. Nice. Earl getting with a rebound to Carter. Carter against Matherin on the left elbow. Between the legs dribble. Feeds the post to Williams. Patrick Williams, 4 for his last 17. Shooting the rock to go to Carter in the left corner. Tied up with 10 on the clock. Williams, foul line left. 18-footer, no long rebound. Indiana, T.J. McConnell, the veteran from Arizona, coached by his dad in high school, went to Duquesne and transferred to the Wildcats. He was undrafted, and then he was part of the process, Bill, with Joel Embiid in Philadelphia. Here's McConnell, dribble drive in the paint, sneaks in, 8-footer, no. Usually makes that shot, rebound, Buzelis.
The Bulls last 2 times down in a matchup zone.
And Buzelis, no for 3.
And we already talked about Buzelis' 3-point shooting as of late, not good.
Nope. And the high-low feed accepted underneath by Jackson. Right corner, Robinson Earl, in and out, stays out, rebound, Giddy.
Nice one play, good cross-court pass in the corner. Bulls couldn't react fast enough.
Williams with the swing out on the left wing. Buzelis dribbles to his right. Carter, wide to the right, now in front, on a crossover, lets it fly, and a three, you got it! He rattled home a three ball, Javon Carter.
Well, that's why he's in the game right now. Started off, he was hitting them threes really well, much like Huff was earlier, but good to see him make the first one here tonight.
Shooting 43% from three on the season. Matherin dials up a left wing three, book it. Bill, he's a really good player. He's going to get paid. He's a restricted free agent.
He is. They have two guys that are restricted free agents that they'll probably want. And I wrote it down somewhere. Matherin and Tony Bradley.
Yeah. Our good friend. Jarvis Walker got stripped. The ball bounced off his leg out of bounds. They're still waiting for Walker to turn the corner with his career, Bill. He's in his third season, 6'8" out of Houston.
Well, all he has to do is run. You know, if he keeps walking like that.
24-23 Bulls with 1:51 to go. The Bulls, Bill, here in the first quarter, shooting 50%. They made 4 threes. Jay Huff started the ball game with 14 points for the Pacers.
Yep.
Bazelis open three. Got it. He
go.
needed that one. That's his first three ball and 3 attempts beyond the arc. And the Bulls lead by 4 with 90 seconds to play first quarter here in Indiana. So McConnell with that lazy belt-high right-hand dribble about 28 feet away on the right. Defended by Trey Jones. Coming off the screen, it's Matherin. High screen set by Jackson. Matherin another three and another miss. Bazelis been all over the floor. Good job by Matos tonight. 5 points, 4 boards, and 1 dime. Bazelis dribble drive, and he runs out of a double, so he gives it up to Jones. Fakes left, goes right. Back to Bazelis, double pump. Shot blocked from behind by Walker. Recovered by the Bulls. Here's Carter to the rim and the dish, and it's slapped away out of bounds by Robinson Earl with 5 on the clock.
That was a good look. Good ball moved by the Bulls. They didn't want to force a shot up. I got to give Indiana credit. They stayed with the ball. They kept rotating around and got back into play. Otherwise, that would have been a dunk for Bazelis, and we know he can do that well.
5 on the clock, 59 ticks left first quarter. Siakam back. Played the first 7 scoreless minutes. Left baseline Jones. Left wing Bazelis for 3. Bounced off the rim and out. Rebound Jackson. Took it away from Javon Carter. Isaiah Jackson, and they go wide left side of McConnell, and Rick Carlisle calls a play on the far sideline for midcourt. 27-23 Bulls, 10 on the clock. McConnell standing off to the left, defended by Bazelis. Now they go to Pascal Siakam, the All-Star, a 3-time All-Star. A spin to the rim. Matherin got tied up by Patrick Williams. High off the window, no, and the ball never hit the rim, and it's a 24 violation on Indiana.
We haven't had a traveling call. Bad moves don't just happen on the court. If you're buzzed, you're benched. To drive sober or get pulled over. It's not a game.
So now the Bulls with Jones, Williams, Dosunmu, Carter, and Bazelis. Trey Jones, and he swings it out in front. Io, topside 3, rimming out. And the Bulls from three-point country, Bill, they've already taken 11. They're 5 of 11 from the field, 45%. Indiana's taken 14 threes already.
Hello.
27-23 Bulls. We're down to the final 6 seconds. McConnell dribble drive all the way to the rim. Gives it up right corner. Matherin open 3. Got it on a draw and kick.
Wow, McConnell, that was a crazy pass.
Io Dosunmu from 55 feet hit back rim. And at the end of one, 27-26, Bulls by 1. Let's take a break. You're listening to 670 The Score and the Fitzgerald Equipment Bulls Radio Network, powered by Heli Forklifts.
This is where the Bulls play.
Stronger and closer to the basket, yes.
Walker lines up, 3-ball good. Right in the grill of Javon Carter. 33-27 Indiana. We have played nearly 90 seconds. Second quarter here in Indiana as the road trip continues. Started in New Orleans, then a little 3-day break. Bulls lost last night to Charlotte. They take on Orlando Monday night. Here's Carter with a handoff to Dosunmu. We got a foul on Carter. Was that an illegal screen, Bill?
Yes, it was. And we are in the second quarter, sponsored by Roofers and Waterproofers Local 11. Find a highly skilled roofing contractor at chicago-roofingcontractors.org.
Bill, taking last night's game, what would you like to see the Bulls, other than a win, of course, what do you want to see them play tonight?
Oh, play?
No, I'm talking about like in play. What do you want to see out of this ball?
I want to see them box out and rebound much better. And they have not protected the paint very well. Teams have been able to drive to the basket. Rotations have not been crisp.
McConnell, double on the ball, inside feed Jackson, right corner Matthews. In front, Siakam, open three, bucket. Bill, what's happened to the rotations here?
It's just not happening in a timely manner. They're just making 2 extra passes and finding wide open shooters.
Siakam shooting 57% the last 5. Herter rises up. Herter to the rim. Herter on Jackson. Shot rejected by Jackson. His second block in 6 minutes of activity. Here is T.J. McConnell against Matas Buzelis. Dribble drive, keeps it. They go to Matthews in front of McConnell to Siakam. Dribble drive, the pitch out McConnell. McConnell dancing in the lane. Pull up, 9-footer short. Offensive rebound Jackson and a foul on Herter. And again, this is exactly what you're talking about, Bill.
Yeah, and McConnell right there took a tough shot. And he's telling his teammates right now, my bad, I took a bad shot, you knew it. But the one thing about that is, when you got a guy like Jackson underneath that's going to battle, a bad shot like that, not a three-point shot, not just firing up, but working and getting in like he did, is actually a good shot because you got an offensive rebound. Hey, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to 670 The Score and the Fitzgerald Equipment Bulls Radio Network, powered by Heli Forklifts.
Matt Spiegel here. Talk Bulls basketball with us.
this feeling inside that I can't put aside because I want you. Although I thought I was fine when I left you behind, I know I loved you. I got this feeling inside that I can't put aside.
To select games from now until Monday at midnight, Charlie. Get seats now at bulls.com/cyber. You know what?
What, Bill?
Maybe even I'll sell my seat,
Really?
and you can work with a fan. Would you like that?
No, I prefer you, Bill, but here's a stat for you. The Pacers outscored the Bulls 11-0 here in the second quarter. The Bulls have not taken a free throw, and the Indiana Pacers are about to take their second with Isaiah Jackson at the line, 37-27 Indiana, with 9:36 to play in the first half. And he makes it. That's the voice of Bill Wennington, Chuck Swirsky, Alyssa Bergamini, Alan Benjamin, our good friend, getting it done here in Indiana. And, of course, 670 The Score Studios, Bill, Tyler Butaball, along with Grant Leader. And here's Jones driving on Walker to the rim and scores. Nice job by Trey Jones, Bill. He protected that ball going to the cup.
And breaks an 11-0 run by the Pacers.
Nemhard, who missed last night's ball game in a rout against Washington. And they go mid-post left to Siakam. Single coverage against Bizelis. And 19-footer got it. That's a tough shot.
A real tough shot, but he just lowered it, jab stepped at Bizelis, got Bizelis to put his hands down, then he just raised up over him.
Siakam with 5 points in the second quarter after a deflection, but it goes to Bizelis in the right corner, and they go in front to Herter. Matthews overplayed Herter, and Herter comes up shooting and scoring on a right wing three ball near the far hash mark.
That was a good shot by Herter because Matthews came back, tried to bother the shot, a little pump fake, freed him up though.
They got Siakam covered by Herter and whistled, and Siakam threw it near the rim, and that will result in a two-shot foul, or they get a call side out of bounds. Apparently side out of bounds, and Siakam doesn't understand that.
Sure, Herter's complaining too.
We got Jay Huff returning. He scored Indiana's first 14 points if you joined us, Bill.
They called a foul on Herter, Charlie.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, Herter got up and two hands came down and kind of pushed him a little bit as he went for the ball fake.
So Matthews, and on the left side, it's Walker, left wing to Siakam. And we've got a jumper, no, that's going to be a foul on Emmanuel Miller. Miller making his seventh appearance in a Bulls uniform, Bill.
His first this year.
Yes, and because of the depleted roster with so many players out tonight, and he's getting some early burn, Bill, as Billy Donovan is looking for any type of coverage and, consistency here.
Yeah, Miller, a fellow Canadian.
Yes, from Toronto.
Yep.
Played at TCU along with Texas A&M. Missed free throw by Siakam. He's also, of course, played in the G League. That's where he's with Windy City. And if you missed the news, Billy Donovan telling reporters that Noah Essengay suffered a shoulder contusion last night.
Uh-oh.
So we don't know his availability. And the free throw, he makes 1 and 2. Siakam does. Indiana with 8:25 to play. First half, 41-32 over the Bulls. Giddy over the timeline. Josh in the ball game, 10 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. We're going to have an offensive foul. Who are they going to call this on, Bill?
I don't know.
And now we have Lachlan Olbrich. He's coming in wearing jersey number 47, making his NBA debut out of Australia. So the Bulls going Dosumu, Lachlan Olbrich, Giddy, along with Miller and Jones in front. Walker comes up shooting on Olbrich, no, and rebounded by Dosumu. Scampers over the midcourt line to the lane, setting up Jones, driving left angle to the rim, no, foul, shoots two.
I like Jones. Gets the ball, doesn't hesitate, a little pump fake, puts it on the floor with the left hand, fools the defense. There's no waiting, making a quick move, and already knows when he caught the ball exactly what was going to happen. Defense had to cover out on him. A little pump fake gets him to go by, creates the contact. Robinson Earl gets the foul. A couple of foul shots here.
So Olbrich, Bill, 6'10". He was the Bulls' second-round pick, the 55th overall. He played in the National Basketball League in Australia.
Good eye, Mike.
Hey, listen, you know what, Bill? that country is starting to develop a lot of really good players.
I agree 100%. They had good players back in the day. Luke Longley's from there.
Yes. Matthews, the handoff to Nebhart. 41-34, Indiana, 7:50 to go. Here's a left wing three ball by Matthews. No. Tapped off the window. Bulls ball with this unit trying to add some energy and toughness. Jones splits the defense to the rim. Got it. Count it in the foul. Trey Jones with 8, looking for more.
And he is just so quick on his feet. Was able to split the defense before they closed the gap on him.
So, Bill, you look at Billy Donovan now. He's going with a second-round pick in Albrecht, and he's going with Emmanuel Miller, and he's going with
player.
Jones, Giddy, and Dosunmu. Your thoughts?
My thoughts are, you know what? He's looking to get a spark going. He has to play different guys because you got guys out. The roster's short-handed, and might as well give these guys a chance, see how hungry they are.
Jones with a three-point play. Trey Jones, 7 minutes with 9 points. Again, no Kobe tonight, and you can go right down the list. No Okoro, no Collins, no Terry. Here's Huff, three ball off the mark. Rebound, Miller. Quick pass to Isle on the runway. Troll drop on Matherin, and setting up Albrecht in front to Jones. Trey Jones gives it up to Giddy. Near corner, Miller for three. In and out, back in. Emmanuel Miller. Timeout, Indiana, and it's 41-40, and these kids have come to play for the Bulls. 7:16 left here in the first half. You're listening to 670 The Score and the Fitzgerald Equipment Bulls Radio Network, powered by...
I don't know how or how you do it. You blow my mind without a word. Ooh, stuck upside down. I might be dreaming. There's no way back now. Take every inch of my body. Wanna dance with you all night long. Dive in, babe, you know we can't stop this. Come on and show me what you got. 'Cause I don't care if they think we're mad to be falling in love with you. I'll do it again and again and again and again. Why would I fight the things I'm feeling? Rather space out here next to you. Ooh, like astronauts, we're in the night sky and we won't come down. Take every inch of my body. Wanna dance with you all night long. Dive in, babe, you know we can't stop this. Come on and show me what you got. 'Cause I don't care if they think we're mad to be falling in love with you. I'll do it again and again and again and again. Cause every moment with you makes me even lighter. I don't care. Oh yeah. Cause every moment with you. I don't care if they think we're mad to be falling in love with you. I'll do it again and again and again and again. Just be yourself and don't make me forget who you are.
That was a huge win. That was a statement win. People said they couldn't beat, winning teams. They hadn't played anybody. Winning to Philadelphia, a tough place to play.
Their biggest win in years. yesterday against the Eagles. What a game that was. Here's Matherin with the jumper. It's no good. A rebound for Giddey.
Good defensive sequence by the Bulls that time.
Bulls have cut it to 1 after an 11-1 run. Dosunmu trying to give the Bulls the lead back. Now shot clock at 7 for Tre Jones. He cuts inside, goes all the way through, bounce pass. It's Albrecht, and he can't get his first bucket. Jay Huff with the rebound.
Good move.
Albrecht pressing up against Tafu with the 4 threes early in this game. Now he switches on to Nimhard. This is Shepard, who had it kick off his foot out of bounds.
See, Albrecht's going to come out. I thought he did good in there. Those are, those are one of those things like, you just kind of wish that they just let him play a little bit more.
Yeah.
Give him some confidence out there. He missed that shot. He got in position to take that shot. He missed it, but he's doing some good things out there. He's setting screens. He's rotating. I'd like to see him get a little bit more time. He was plus 10 when he was out there.
The 21-year-old in his NBA debut tonight. See if he gets back out there later. Here's Dosunmu with 3. The Bulls have the lead.
Inside out. Ball goes into the post. Quick swing.
Dosunmu 5th in the league in three-point shooting. He has been remarkable behind the three-point line.
No matter what role he's been in, whether it's been starting or coming off the bench, he's played solid.
Very efficient scorer in general. Left open a 3 in the corner. Shepard on top.
No, don't leave Ben Shepard.
He had 3 threes last night. Here's Dosunmu strong to the hole. And Siakam able to get that rebound. Both these teams play quick, highly paced offenses. Siakam on the take, scoops it through.
A little bit too easy right there. Again, not getting back and protecting the paint.
Tre Jones trying to cut away from Shepard. Bulls swing it around. Miller got stuck, now takes it and draws a foul.
Good recognition that time by Matty Miller that time. He was going to swing the ball, but he saw that driving lane open up. Good recognition. Here it is right here. Tre Jones being aggressive. Swing. Ooh, fake swing there. Boom. Right down the middle. The Bulls getting some good minutes from their G League guys.
Emmanuel Miller at the line, missing the first one. So Miller make his debut at the end of last season.
Right now, get back and get matched up. Find your guy, match up.
Siakam able to shrug Jones away, takes it over Vucevic and scores.
They went right at the matchup they wanted. Tre Jones was on Siakam. Siakam's got 10 in the quarter.
Dosunmu able to sneak by, but not all the way as Jay Huff got his hand on that. Siakam may have as well. Matherin lost his footing, gets it back, and they're going to call a travel.
Yeah, that might have worked in the backyard playing against your brother, but not tonight.
He was in the backyard in Montreal for Benedict Matherin.
Here it is right here. I'll tell you what, I've been impressed with Huff.
Yeah.
Man. There's a travel right there. Jay Huff is hitting threes and blocking shots.
Very impressive to see from Huff, who's playing on his 5th team in 5 seasons. Kind of like those college kids in the transfer portal every year now.
Yeah, I thought he did a really good job at Memphis when he was there.
Shot clock at 5. Toss up to Vooch. He cannot lay that in.
That was a nice pass by Giddey, too.
Siakam has been hot here in the second. Floats that one over Buzelis, but no good. Giddey leads the offense up the floor. Spins it by Matherin. Trying to get by him again. Up with the left hand and good.
Nice move by Josh Giddey.
12 points for Giddey, his first here in the second quarter. Huff, catch and shoot.
Yeah, he's been cold ever since that 14-0 start.
Missed 3 in a row. Here's Giddey, a 3. Rebound loose, out of bounds. Stays with the Bulls. Take a look at our Nissan drive to the hoop. Shop NissanUSA.com.
And watch these handles by Giddy, just spinning, going to the basket with the left hand. I'll tell you what, the ball's in his hands, good things happen. He's the head of the snake on this team. He's got to have the ball in his hands to get everybody involved.
His 4 triple-doubles. He's actually been 1 assist away from 3 others as well. You see Rick Carlisle, the venerable head coach of the Pacers, nearing 1,000 career wins in his head coaching career. Here's Herter off the mark with a 3.
Gotta get back. Shepard's running.
It's Matherin trying to blow by Jones, who blocked it out. A whistle under the basket, an offensive foul called on Matherin.
Good job by Ayo Dosunmu to take the charge. That's the 14th drawn charge of the year. That was one of the areas that Billy Donovan wanted to work on, was getting turnovers and taking charges. They had 13 last year all season. They've got 14 this year, so they have greatly improved on that end of the defense.
Indiana's turned it over 8 times here in the first half. Vucevic against Huff, draws the double team, out to Dosunmu. Now in the corner, Herter 3. No good, rebound Matherin. Siakam trying to use Huff as a shield to get some space. His runner was a little bit too long. Here's Buzelis trying to be aggressive. Huff stopped his momentum. McConnell comes away with it for Indiana. Down low it goes, and a layup good for Siakam. Big second quarter continues for Siakam. He has 12. Vucevic runs it out. It's Herter, an open look.
Oh, boy, Gav's been short tonight. He's had some good looks.
1 for 6 overall from the field. Up sends it to the corner. Shepard, a long arching 3.
Shepard's one of their better three-point shooters.
He's supposed to be only 24% for the year, but it's well below his norm. He hit 3 yesterday. Here's Dosunmu. Drops another.
Oh, give me the hot sauce. Those are right there.
Second triple for Ayo. Siakam trying to shrug off Buzelis. Pacers swing it to Matherin. A 3 is good.
That's the one area right now. They're shooting 46% from the three-point line.
They've made 11. Vucevic trying to dump it over Huff. Rebound Matherin. He just rolled it right into the crowd.
Well, those are the kind of passes right there. If you're Rick Carlisle, you just say, just make the fundamental pass. There's a nice little drive and kick for the 3. And then swing. Matherin pulls up for 3. Those are +8 in fast break points. Indiana had a fast break opportunity there. Matherin threw that ball in the gutter.
Pulls down 7. Here's Trey Jones working against McConnell, and it's stripped away. Pacers will run it. Matherin fires it to the corner. Nembhard bounce feed. McConnell stops on the cut and hits a short jumper.
TJ McConnell's just a smart, headsy player.
Vucevic 3. Gets it.
Oh, Vucci Main. Bang, bang, bang.
Vucevic 2 for 2 behind the arc. Under a minute to play in the first half. McConnell runs away from Buzelis, feeds it, missed it. Jackson rebound. Second chance for Indiana. Nembhard a 3. Good.
Yeah, those second chance always hurt you. It's only 9 points for second chance points, but those in the quarters right there, boy, that kill you. Did a good job defensively.
Here's Vucevic. Stripped, but he was fouled by Nembhard. The Pacers now, all 5 starters have made a 3 tonight. 4 of them from Huff, 3 from Matherin.
Who's driving to the basket? Who's that foul? Nimhard?
So,
Yeah, Nimhard came down there with a karate chop.
trying to chop down that big tree.
Yeah. Well, you can see anytime that Vooch gets the ball on the post, anywhere they're sitting a double team. That's how much they respect him in the post. And so when he's doing the right thing, he's making the right reads on the double team. Guys just have to knock down shots. Isles knocked down a couple. Giddy's knocked down one. Just continue to take those shots that are open off the double team.
Do you do that at Christmas time? You go and chop your own tree down?
No, I have somebody do it for me. That manual labor's over, buddy. It's over. It's been over for a while. Oh, shout out to my handy people.
7-point lead for Indiana. They have the ball here with halftime approaching. Connell straight up with Dosumu as they switch out. Dosumu on Siakam now. Dosumu with foul to give stopped Siakam with 6 seconds left here in the first half.
Indiana has so many tricky ways to get the certain people the ball when they need to get the ball. Siakam's one of them.
It'll be Nimhard to inbound here for Indiana. 6 seconds to go in the second quarter. Going to get it into Siakam. Williams on top of him. Siakam up against the glass, couldn't get it. Rebound. Vucevic looked like he was fouled. I'm going to say it's Indiana ball. Vucevic got hammered from behind.
Yeah, Jackson came over the back.
And now they will call it Bulls ball.
They should. I mean, Jackson came with it. But again, you see these running starts. Guys are coming down full force.
Dosumu fires it. He had the distance, but a little bit too long. Vucevic still pleading his case that he was on that play right before halftime. But all for naught. The Bulls will take a 7-point deficit.
open looks. And yes, they have shot the ball well, 48%. And from behind the three-point line, have to do a better job.
Well, we've got Bill Winnington, of course, Alyssa Bergamini. This is Chuck Swirsky. Alan Benjamin is our engineer here in Indiana. And Tyler Beautiful Clint Klaus in our studios in Chicago. Siakam against Bizelis. And deep in the shot clock, Siakam topside 3-0 rebound, Booch. So the Booch, that's his third rebound. As Io dances on the end line on a reset and right forecourt for the Bulls, dressed in black, red, and white. Here's Giddey with a runner with the right hand. Good. Josh Giddey creating, and the teardrop from 5 right down the cylinder.
You got to give Booch a little bit of credit. He ran interference in front of him, made a cut, and took the defender with him.
Matherin slices, dealing, threw it away. Herter with the steal. Herter weaving over the midcourt line, setting up Booch in rhythm, and their right side 3 way off the mark. Caromed off the glass. Collected by Indiana. Here's Siakam on Herter. And now on a shade on a double from Io. In the right corner is Shepard with 13 on the clock. Nembhard swings it near corner, brought down by Shepard. Back in front of left side Matherin. A lot of perimeter ball movement, but no penetration by Indiana. Here's Matherin with a step back on Booch. Air ball. Great defense by the Bulls, and here come the Bulls in transition. Giddey, left wing, Io, 3-ball, got it. Timeout, Indiana. That's how you respond here to begin the third quarter. 61-59. Indiana's lead cut to 2. We'll take a break. 6:70 the score. And the Fitzgerald Equipment Bulls Radio Network. Team.
Oh, so you're saying it wasn't a fluke that they beat us then?
119-115 the final, Minnesota and Boston. Nembhard, Shepard, Nembhard, and he's going to let it fly to 3. No, Indiana has gone ice cold here in the first 2 minutes of the third quarter, and the Bulls are taking advantage with Booch to Bizelis. Off the high screen from Booch. Bizelis dribble drive on up to the rim. No. And offensive rebound. Vooch to Herter to Io, left wing Giddy. Giddy wants to create. Giddy against Siakam to the rim. Nope. Loose ball. And Bazelis took it away from Shepard in the left corner. It's Giddy. Boy, the Bulls playing with so much more energy than the first half. Giddy shot blocked by Siakam. Down the floor, Siakam. And he gives it up. Left wing Nembhard. Right side Matherin. Right corner Siakam for a three. Way off the mark. Rebound Giddy.
Good ball movement. Siakam still trying to get his feet set. Good job by the Bulls in transition defense.
Yes. Here's a cut to the rim. Io up. Got it. Count it. And a foul. Once again, Io Dosunmu without the ball, and good things happen when you move without the basketball, Bill.
You are correct. He cut to the basket, didn't get the ball, so he cleared himself outside, came back up around the screen, and rolls right back to the basket. Never stopped moving, never broke stride. Wasn't like he had to stop and think, okay, where do I go now? Nice motion.
So Io, nope, on the free throw attempt for the Bulls, by the way. That was only their 8th attempt. But the good news, Io with 13 points. He came in 2 of his last 3 in single-digit scoring. We got a 61-61 ball game, folks. In a game of runs, as Bill Wennington mentioned throughout our broadcast, Siakam on a shade on a double turnaround jumper. Siakam up and good. He is so smooth, Bill.
Yeah, and that was a simple clear out. I was going to start to say that, Indiana running a lot more post-ups and isolation right now, not moving the basketball like they were earlier in the game.
Bazelis fakes left, goes right, meets on a double, lost the handle, turned it over. In left full court, Matherin wearing the 0-0. Matherin against Vooch. Up top, Siakam, the swing out, wide right, Shepard, the handoff to Siakam. Matherin, 3-ball up, no. Rebound, Bazelis. Matas in 22 minutes, 5 points, 8 rebounds. Here's Giddy, backdoor cut. Io Dosunmu with a right-handed slam dunk, left baseline.
I love what Io did there. Went up to dunk the ball, but didn't get the power he wanted, so he just laid it in. Didn't try to dunk it, just laid it in over the rim. Smart play.
63 apiece. And they run an ISO now. Once again, Siakam against Giddy. Siakam with his back to the rim. Puts it on the deck. The shade on a double from Bazelis. Nembhard, 3-ball good. What do you do there, Bill? Do you continue to draw a double with Siakam and leave Nembhard?
Yeah, you got to do that. Siakam's playing well, and they're really staying attached to Huff now, too, so the rotations are coming from different places. The Bulls got to do better.
Here's Vooch. Jump hook right hand on Huff, short. Vooch is now 3 of 8. Down the floor, Nembhard. The handoff to Siakam, driving on Bazelis. Up to scoop with the score in the right hand. Bazelis went flying over the end line, Bill. No whistle.
I thought he lowered his shoulders just enough. That should have been a charge.
But again, you know what? Siakam's a vet, Bill.
Yep.
He's a multiple all-star.
And when you play aggressive and you play with energy, a lot of times the referees will let it go. They'll give the advantage to the offense.
Yep. And Vooch tried to throw the ball in the paint to a cutting teammate. It's knocked away out of bounds by Shepard. Bulls retain with 8 on the clock. 7:25 to play here in the third. 68-63 Indiana. We're going to have a timeout. So let's take a break. You're listening to 670 The Score, the Fitzgerald Equipment Bulls Radio Network, powered by Heli Forklifts.
Josh Giddy here. This is where the Bulls play.
Giddy over the midcourt line. Oh! It's gone!
Listen to every game right here on Sports Radio 670 The Score.
Everyone still celebrating Thanksgiving weekend. My friends, the Johansons out in Mississippi, have their daughter Becca down with them.
Herder, and he missed on a left wing three to start after the timeout. Yes, happy post-Thanksgiving to all. And word is that Lane Kiffin's going to leave Ole Miss, Bill, for LSU.
Oh, my.
Mid-post left, Siakam with his back to the rim. Guarded by Patrick Williams. Back it in. Double from Vooch. Turnaround jumper, 9-footer down, rebound,
Good
Vooch.
help. Good help by Vooch. Came over, got a hand up, bothered that shot by Siakam.
It's a 5-point lead for the Pacers. Bulls ball, Trey Jones, and that's going to be a foul. The physicality of Jackson. He bodied up Jones about 28 feet away on the right wing. And Trey Jones felt all of that, folks. But Trey played very well, Bill, in the first half.
Yes, he did. Used his speed and quickness to get to the rim.
Giddey, jump pass, left corner Herder, rises up against Siakam on a switch. And to go to Giddey. And up top, Vooch. Vooch, dribble drive with a spin on Jackson. The handoff, Herder, off balance jumper for three. With the clock expiring, right down the pipe for Red Velvet.
You got to give credit to Indiana. Did a great job. Had to force the Bulls into a tough shot.
68-66 Indiana. Here's Nebhard. Somehow drove around three Bulls in the lane with an easy right-handed layup.
Wow. That can't happen.
No,
He
it
drove
cannot.
right through the middle of the lane and turned the corner to get to the rim.
Vooch with a ball fake, puts it on the deck. One bounce handoff to Jones, right side Williams. Power move to the rim on a reverse. Shot blocked by Siakam. It's still loose. Nemhard and Williams, and it goes out of bounds off Williams. Bill, Patrick Williams is in a funk.
Yep, he did not see where Siakam was on that play. He thought he beat him to the basket and did not see over his shoulder that he was right there behind him. All he had to do was keep the dribble alive and either stop, he would have got hammered, or just keep the dribble alive, he would have found a teammate.
Williams is now 0 for 4, and 4 of his last 21 from the field. Nemhard on Herder. Nemhard double bump contact. Got it, counted, foul. Just outside the box of a little 6-footer baseline left, and Herder built on that head and shoulder fake.
And that's exactly what Patrick Williams should have done. And I know you say, oh, he's Bill, he's a big guy, he can't do it. You dribble the ball, you have to be aware of where the defense is on you and keep the dribble alive, give a little head and shoulder fake. That's exactly what Nemhard did right there. And to his credit, Herder didn't bite on the first one. It was the second one that got him in the air, and then he went. So he just kept doing it. Patience.
Nemhard with a 3-point play in 21 minutes. He's got 13. This is the first of 4 meetings, 2 Central Division rivals. Here's Giddey driving, banker, good. That is all Josh Giddey. His ability to create with the ball and get to the cup. And Josh now with 16, 6, and 4. We're going to see Indiana at the United Center on Friday night. Bulls home for 3 straight games.
Hello.
Here's Nemhard. Comes up shooting right side 3, short. Rebound, poked away, and here is Giddey. Giddey over the midcourt line. Giddey, cross court. Herder open 3. Yes, back-to-back jacks for Red Velvet.
That's a big-time play right there. Wide open, just coming down the right side of the court by himself.
Nemhard got stripped from behind. It's loose. Nemhard dives on the floor and rolls the pass, and he ran out of room on the far sideline, and he goes out of bounds. He dove for the ball, and apparently his body went over the sideline in front of his bench. Well, Bill, it's 73-71 Indiana, 4:54 to go. We've had a little of everything, game of runs. We saw Jay Huff score the first 14 points for Indiana. We also saw the NBA debut of Lachlan Albrecht for the Bulls.
Yeah. Huff hasn't scored since then, Charlie.
And there's a runner by Giddey on the right side. He's fouled. Bill, Giddey loves to drive right. We seldom see him drive left.
Correct. So what are you saying?
Well, I mean,
I think he can drive left, but I think teams are forcing him right, so he's taking that. But you're correct. You got to mix it up a little bit.
You know what, Bill, always amazes me is,
Me?
I mean, and the free throw missed by Giddey. I mean, you saw Paul McCartney.
Yes.
Doesn't he sing a song, Baby I'm Amazed?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going there. So,
But aren't you?
well, do we have to go through Paul McCartney again? We went through that last night. As Giddey, second attempt, it is up and out. Snagged off the rim by Isaiah Jackson. The Bulls are 6 of 10 from the foul line. McConnell on the floor against Trey Jones. Now he's met with a double team. Bounce pass in front to Walker. Walker against Patrick Williams. Walker to a cutting Benedict Mathurin with a left-handed layup. What a pass and finish.
Yeah, he cut hard to the basket, and Vooch was right there, but
And Giddy again to the rack on the right side, draws a foul. So 3 straight trips down the floor, Bill. Giddy has gone to his right, and it's resulted in good news.
Yeah, and they're forcing him right. They're giving him that. So he's started going left. A nice little crossover on that one, creating the contact. And again, when you're not shooting the ball well, when you're having trouble scoring, how can you get points on the board? Get fouled and go to the foul line. And now the Bulls have taken 11 foul shots. They'll start making them. Remember, and at halftime, the Bulls had taken 7. So this will be the 5th here in the third quarter.
Giddy short again.
Goodness.
Another rebound for Isaiah Jackson. Giddy with 17 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, but he's 1 of 4 from the foul line. We have 4:14 left third, 75-72 Indiana with a 1-possession lead. Mathurin fakes left, goes right, in the lane with a pull-up 8-footer good.
I tell you what, he had some elevation on that jump shot. He
Yes,
hung
he-
there for a minute because Vooch was in front of him.
Javon Carter, left corner 3, no. Rebound Jackson in the outlet, accepted by Walker in left forecourt. Line to the lane, 4 players covering him, allowing McConnell to pump in a drive against Vooch. And they go right corner underneath now. It's Walker to Isaiah Jackson, jump hook left hand no, and Vooch with a foul.
I tell you what, McConnell was trying to bait Vooch to come out at him.
Good
Vooch
point.
went out slow and did the right thing, forced him into drive and made him pass the ball. But you have to be aware. Everyone else has to be aware when a big guy goes out and a little guy, one of 2 things is going to happen. He's going to throw up a quick shot or he's going to drive around him, and you got to be able to stop him or at least not give him an outlet to pass the ball.
Isaiah Jackson, the free throw up and good. We're going to have Lachlan Albrecht from Australia, 2nd round pick by the Bulls. He's come back in along with Kevin Herter. So the Bulls going with Herter, Albrecht, Williams, Carter, and Jones.
Points in the Paint, sponsored by Benjamin Moore. Transform your home with premium color and quality. 26-24 in favor of the Bulls at this moment in time.
And another free throw by Jackson up and good. So with the exception of Herter, Bill, the other 4 have come off the bench for Billy Donovan. Ton of players out, including Kobe White and Jalen Smith. Here's Herter, who has 3 triples tonight, his best ball game in a while. Here's Williams, works on Jeremiah Robinson Earl, turnaround jumper, nope. And Isaiah Jackson is fouled by Albrecht.
Albrecht went to swipe the ball, tip it back, but he swung his arm, a little bit too much contact. Patrick Williams now 12 minutes, 0-5 from the floor, Charlie. Hasn't got a rebound, no points. And in the month of November, he's 4 of 22. I'm sorry, the last 2 games.
Now 3.
Now 3 games, 4 of 22. Wow.
79-72 Indiana, 3:17 left. And he's such a good person,
Yes,
Bill.
he is.
That's why you want to see this kid succeed. And it's McConnell standing in the far hash mark. Left-hand dribble drive with a spin to the rim. Inside feed, Isaiah Jackson.
That was a nifty pass right there. Jackson, I didn't think he could get the ball to Jackson, but he flipped it back over his shoulder to him.
Yep.
Wow.
He's got 10 points, 9 rebounds. Here's a floater by Trey Jones up and good. Jones in double digits now with 11. He's the 4th double-figure scorer for the Bulls, who trail 81-74 with 2:44 to go third. And we have a foul off the ball that's going to go on Jackson.
Get a little physical out there, a little chippy.
Well, why do you think Albrecht's in the ball
I was
game?
going to say Albrecht kind of got it. He's banging him. That's good. You know what? I love what Albrecht did. He's met him up at the 3-point line. He was going to walk down. They're still talking.
Yes, they are.
But that's good. That's old school basketball. We used to have to bump guys all the time.
Well, you think that Isaiah Jackson's saying, hey, how do you like Melbourne?
No, I think not.
But what's the craziest conversation you ever had with a player on the court during a dead ball or whatever?
Can't talk about it.
Trey Jones to the rim on Siakam. No, off the hands of Albrecht. Here's McConnell racing down the floor. Fires to Siakam, driving on Javon Carter.
Travel.
Inside Jackson with a finish. They are finding Isaiah Jackson in the paint time and time again.
Oh, he's just
3
so-
possessions in the last 2 minutes.
Because they know he's so strong that it doesn't matter who's around him. He's going to go up through him.
He's been a difference maker, Bill,
Yeah,
here in
he
the
has.
third quarter. Albrecht, the pitch out. Williams wants it, feels it, zigzags his way with a pull-up. 7-footer is good.
Nice one right there. And again, Albrecht kept moving. He pulled the defense down and then shifted it out. That created space for Williams to drive.
Under 2 minutes and running here, third quarter at Indiana. It's McConnell wide left. He's picked up by Herter, dancing off to the right side. And the left wing, Walker, dribble drive on Carter, creating space and a foul.
Herter turns around right away. He goes, I got the ball. You got to review that. And Billy Donovan talking to his bench. And they'll see.
Yeah, I don't think so. No. Every player wants a review, Bill. You do a ball game, you want a review.
I tell you, if I'm being honest, though, I saw a replay here, and he did get ball.
Jarris Walker at the line, shooting 2. Walker, the 8th pick in the draft back in the day. Well, he was traded on draft night for Bilal Coulibaly.
Who?
From Washington.
Oh, Coulibaly.
Just like Charles Barkley. Who does he play for? Bill, we saw him last week. Oh, yeah, that guy.
That guy?
Yeah, Alan Benjamin, our engineer's looking like, you guys are goofballs.
I'm not talking to Alan. Years ago, he used to make his own hop string. And always promised he'd bring some to me, and he never did.
So after the missed free throw by Walker, rebound Albrecht. 84-76 with 90 seconds to go third quarter. Trey Jones against McConnell. Good matchup there. Ayo Dosunmu back in front. Trey Jones met at the rim, and the floater is good just inside the paint from 11 feet. Trey Jones, very effective now in 20 minutes. 5 of 7 from the field. He scored in 13 off the bench. It's a 6-point lead for the Pacers, 84-78. McConnell, turnaround jumper, 5-footer rimmed out. Rebound Patrick Williams. Williams over the timeline. He's one-on-one with Siakam to Albrecht. Holds and looks, he missed a cutting Jones with a handoff now to Miller. Emmanuel Miller gives it up to Albrecht. And to Patrick Williams. Williams driving, cross-court to Jones in front. Ayo in a pump. Setting up Emmanuel Miller, and a left wing 2-ball is good, a long 2.
And that's a nice play right there. Great ball movement. I was surprised Miller didn't take. He had a straight-on 3 earlier in that possession, but they really moved the ball around. I love it. Make Indiana play defense longer. We're going to take a break. Bulls are down 4 with 47 seconds left here in the third quarter. You're listening to 670 The Score on the Fitzgerald Equipment Bulls Radio Network, powered by
Music we had coming in the break.
Oh, yeah, I got you with you. I was like, wait a minute.
See, Tyler Buterbaugh and Grant Leader, they've got it going in our studios. Alyssa Bergamini will have an update in a moment after the third quarter with Siakam on a clear out against Patrick Williams on a post up. Double on the ball from Trey Jones. 8 on the clock. Turns, shoots, missed it badly. And a long board to Jones on a 2-on-2. Trey attacking. Jump pass. Williams with a power dunk, and he missed it. Oh, my goodness. Bill, how does that happen?
He took off a little soon. Siakam got there and made him take his short step and just couldn't get the timing down. And the pass actually was Trey Jones should have thrown the ball out to the corner to Miller.
Here's McConnell, dribble drive. Nice look. Jackson easy. Two-handed dunk. Little place like that, you'll get you beat.
It's just you don't have to overthink things.
No, you don't. That's a good point. 3 seconds to go from midcourt. Trey Jones, good if it goes, from 45 feet. Nope. Off to the right. We got the fourth quarter coming up, 86-80. Indiana, don't leave us, folks. Let's take a break. 6:70 the score. The Fitzgerald Equipment Bulls Radio Network power.
You pulling me closer, but don't waste your time. Don't have any time for all your empty lies. I used to think that you were only mine, but I was blinded by a shallow light. I'll call your friends, I'll let them know that I'm so done with the tragic boys. Tonight I'll get into my zone. I'll dance until the tears are gone. No time for bad love, bad love, bad love. I'm dancing all these tears away. No time for bad love, bad love, bad love. I'm dancing all these fears away. Don't need it. Leaving you just made me realize all the things I used to sacrifice just to please you, just to call you mine. But look at me now, I have the time of my life. I'll call your friends, I'll let them know that I'm so done with the tragic boys. Tonight I'll get into my zone. I'll dance until the tears are gone. No time for bad love, bad love, bad love. I'm dancing all these tears away. No time for bad love, bad love, bad love. I'm dancing all these fears away. Don't need you. Don't need you. Don't need you. Dancing all these tears away. Dancing all these tears away. Dancing all these tears away.
Williams on a power move, gives it up to Miller, dribble drive on Walker's shot block, and Jay Huff is fouled in backcourt. Let's see, Bill. I've got Indiana with 4 block shots, and the Bulls, let's see here.
You got Indiana. You're looking at the
No,
wrong. They have
I've got
block
7
shots.
blocks, and the Bulls have 2, and both
Correct.
by Bazelis.
Yep.
And they go to McConnell. He's guarded by Miller along with Albrecht. Looks like the Bulls have gone zone, Bill.
Yes. They've done it a couple times here in the game. Little matchup zone.
Huff driving on Albrecht, and pass goes right corner. Walker with a rainbow 3 popped out.
Actually, a pretty good defensive set. A lot of contact out there, forcing Indiana to make the extra pass on a tough shot.
Nice look, and Albrecht with his first NBA bucket. Congratulations. Lachlan Olbrecht from Australia. Give him the basketball.
Party at the pond, mate.
Well, you know what, Bill? He gets the basketball. He gets a Vegemite sandwich.
There you go.
There you go. Siakam going upstairs for Huff. No. Rebound, Miller. And a Giddey in the middle of the floor. The swing out left side. Aisle for three. Nope. 50-50 ball, and it went off Matherin out of bounds or Miller. It's going to be Indiana ball.
Yeah. Miller was right there. Great hustle. Just couldn't get his fingers wrapped around it to pull it in.
I'm going to ask a stupid question, Bill. You
No
would know.
stupid questions, ever.
What is a Vegemite sandwich? I know the song and whatnot is Australian.
I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's kind of like a peanut butter sandwich. But it's not exactly peanut butter, but it's similar. And we got a timeout of the floor. Chicago Bulls down 4 with 10:36 left here in the fourth quarter. You're listening to 670 The Score. And Chuck Swirsky and the Fitzgerald Bulls Radio Network powered by LE Forklifts.
Bulls fans, Modest Bazell.
On butter and toast. Like I said, like peanut butter.
I love butter toast with a little orange marmalade. On the inbounds pass, nice dish by Giddey out of bounds to a cutting Herder.
Yep, that's just a nice quick play right there. A fake and a hard cut to the basket.
So McConnell, they go to Huff. Off to the right side, McConnell. This is a 2-point ball game. We have 10:20 to go here in the fourth. McConnell on a rare post-up on Herder. A turnaround jumper short. McConnell having an off night shooting the rock. He's 2 of 7. And the Zealous had the ball stripped away by Siakam out of bounds near the Bulls bench. And we got 18 on the clock. 86-84 Indiana. Bulls led in scoring by the 17 of Josh Giddey, who also has 7 boards and 7 assists. Giddey threw it away. Down the floor, McConnell. McConnell in the paint. Bulls did a good job hustling back with Albrecht and Buzelis. Here's Siakam double on the ball. They go to Huff. Clean look. Topside 3. Nope. Offensive rebound, Siakam. to Walker. Walker dribble drive in the lane and to the rim. Ball jarred out of his hands. Here's Giddy over the midcourt line. Giddy to a left corner. Io Dosumu, left wing Albrecht. In front, Giddy. 3-ball, rimmed out. Offensive rebound, Bazelis. Bazelis in the near corner. They go to Herter. Sees the lane. Herter with a runner. Herter with a floater. Herter scores. And we're tied at 86.
Nice play right there by Herter. Good strong move. Drove to the basket, but a lot of contact going in. They're letting him play a little now.
Yeah, and Indiana's just trying to buy time here with Matthews on the floor along with Huff. Huff, Bill, was 4 of 4, and now he's 1 of his last 5.
Yep.
And he hasn't scored since when he had the first 14 Indiana points.
Correct.
And he's coming out of the ball game. Isaiah Jackson's coming in. So the Bulls are going with Albrecht, Giddy, along with Bazelis, Herter, and Dosumu. And McConnell at the top of the key. McConnell driving, pull-up jumper, baseline right, good from 5 feet.
McConnell showing a little elevation on that.
Yep.
Wow.
TJ McConnell with 6 points.
He had 14 last night against Washington.
Giddy, the swing out. Herter crossing over, steps back. Baseline left Albrecht. Fires the pass. Baseline left to Giddy to the rim. The swing out, top side, and it's Io Dosumu. No. Giddy with the rebound. The Herter. Herter dribble drive. Herter in the lane. They're going to go back to Giddy on the right angle. Setting up Albrecht in the right corner. He's going to let it fly. Way off the mark.
They had to think about it too much. He started to pull it out, and they said, well, I'm open. I better shoot this.
You know what, Bill? I haven't seen him enough with Windy City to see what his range is.
Correct.
Here's the over-top pass accepted by Siakam. Jump hook right hand short on Giddy. Rebound Albrecht. 5 on 4 for the Bulls. 88-86 Indiana. And they go to Io Dosumu. Io pressured by Matthews, so the Bulls bring it out. And drifting off to the left is Giddy, and his pass deflected, taken away by Matthews. Matthews going to come up shooting left wing 3, no. Tip, no. Rebound, Giddy. Not sure what Matthews thinking there, Bill.
The only thing I can think of is he saw 2 big guys run into the basket, so he figured I can shoot because they'll get the rebound.
And we got to foul off the ball on Indiana. And guess what? I think Matthews is going to come out.
Yep.
Oh, they're going to go with Siakam out and Mathurin, so they're going very, very small.
Yeah, and Vooch is checking back in the game, so maybe they're going to try and get Vooch. Well, Jackson will have him, but Vooch in a mismatch when they start switching on defense.
Yep. 88-86, under 8 minutes to go, fourth quarter. Here's Io to Vooch with a power move to the rim with the left hand. We have a tie ball game, folks. At 88 is Nikola Vucevic. In 22 minutes has a dozen. Now Indiana with an opportunity in the far hash mark. Coming off the screen, Mathurin right corner. No hit right rim, rebound Vooch. And the outlet to Trey Jones. Jones has been terrific tonight. They're going to Vooch with a handoff to Herter. Kevin Herter to Trey Jones. They're going to give him some room, Bill. He elects to pass to Vooch. He overthrew Vooch out of bounds.
Yeah, it's a tough pass. Vooch saw it coming and just couldn't get a step to get out to it. Just goes about 5 inches over his hand.
11 turnovers for the Bulls, 13 for Indiana. 88-88, 7:20 to go. The Pacers shooting 45%, 37% from 3, 7 of 9 from the foul line. Dressed in white, navy blue, and yellow. 11-footer, no, and rebound again by the Bulls. McConnell missed. Over the midcourt line, Herter. Herter up top to Vooch. They go to Trey Jones. 2 jab steps. Left-hand dribble drive in the lane. Trey Jones guarded by Jackson from behind. He had the ball taken out of his hands by McConnell. Left side, Matthews steps into a 3. No. Rebound, Bazelis. And what do we have here, Bill? Billy Donovan called the timeout.
He's not happy. Matthews not shooting well. 3. Billy Donovan didn't like that. He was wide open, so might as well call a timeout, call a play for your team. We will take a break with the tie scored at 88. You're listening to 670 The Score on the Fitzgerald Equipment Bulls Radio Network, powered by Heli Forklifts.
Bulls fans.
Summer sun, 2009. We were feeling high, and I got drunk for the first time. I thought I was cool. I thought I looked smooth in your eyes and tried to make a move. It was summertime, the time of our so damn high, we could touch the sky. Drunk on love, drunk on your lips, the feeling I will forever miss. And I got drunk for the first time. I thought I was cool. I thought I looked smooth in your eyes and tried to make a move. It was all the time of our lives. You were on my mind, my ride or die. It was all the time of our lives. You were on my mind, my ride or die. Yeah. You were on my mind, my ride or die. Yeah. You were on my mind, my ride or die. Yeah. You were my ride or die. 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 The time of our lives. You were on my mind, my ride or die. It was all the time of our lives. You were on my mind, my ride or die. Yeah. You were on my mind, my ride or die. Yeah. You were on my mind, my ride or die. Yeah. You were my ride or die. You were my ride or die.
They're in an 8-2 run here in the fourth. Herder leans over the bounce, one-on-one with Isaiah Jackson. They go near corner. Jones, dribble drive, floater up and gut. Trey Jones.
He has been absolutely terrific here tonight, driving, getting to the basket at will.
He's got 15. Bulls, however, bottom line, more importantly, have the 2-point lead. Dribble drive, Matherin up top, Ben Shepard, topside three, hit the glass, no rim, 50-50 ball. Jackson, one bounce, Matherin, left elbow three, no. Rebound, Trey Jones. Jones accelerates over the timeline. The lead dives there, and now they go to Bazeles. Three ball right down the pipe, and here come the Bulls. 93-88, under 6 minutes left.
See, I like that transition. You got all the way down to the basket, then you kicked it out. Rick Carlisle doesn't like what's going on right now, wants to hang on to this game as the Bulls start to make a nice run. 5:50 left here in the fourth quarter. We'll take a quick break. You're listening to 670 The Score on the Fitzgerald Equipment Bulls Radio Network, powered by Heli Forklifts.
Bulls fans, this is Billy Donovan here. This is where the Bulls play. Listen to every game.
Even though it's kind of toxic, babe, you know I feel it when we touch. That your love is from a different place. It's toxic, babe. Not sure what I expected. To think you wouldn't be so reckless. I keep on pretending I know we better end it. I said it more than once, yeah. You take my love for granted. We keep on talking from body to body, yeah. Getting closer to just being nothing else. I'm a sucker for your love. Even though it's kind of toxic, babe, you know I feel it when we touch. That your love is from a different.
Nemhard. Let's see what Nemhard does here. Mid-post left Siakam. They need a hoop desperately. Turnaround jumper off the mark. Indiana is 1 for 13 here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, my. It's going to be our little toast of the game in a minute.
Herter feeling it. Herter with a pull-up, 3-footer up and good, and the Bulls on a big-time run here. And you can hear Bulls Nation, and there are a ton of Bulls fans. And the Bulls on a run up by 7, their biggest lead of the ball game as we near the 5-minute mark. Nembhard drags that dribble on the right side of Matherin at the foul line. Matherin stops, pops, and hits as it rattled in from 11 feet in the lane.
That makes it a 15-4 run. Oh my, Bulls having their way here in the fourth quarter.
Hooch, unattended, up good. Defensive breakdown on Indiana allowed Booch with that soft teardrop down low right.
That's what happens when you run down the floor not knowing where the ball or your man is.
Nembhard in traffic underneath to Jackson, and the ball squirts off Ayo Dosumu's hands out of bounds.
And it's time for our Remy Martin VSOP toast of the game. And how about this fourth quarter? Bulls on a 15-4 run right now, having their way against the Pacers. Remy Martin VSOP. This is my city.
Matherin in the paint to Jackson. The touch to Siakam. Triple team. Pull up. 8-footer is good. Pascal Siakam. I think, Bill, in a half-court set, we're going to see a ton of passes.
Yeah, he's
for
got to put
Siakam.
this team on his shoulders right now and take over if they want to have a chance. Bulls are
a pass deflect. We're going to have a foul in Indiana. I think, Bill, you brought Siakam here. He did his job. He helped Indiana get to the finals last year. And now without Halliburton and Miles Turner, the main guy right here on the floor is Siakam.
Yes, and I think he's doing a good job, but it's just hard for him to do it all by himself, and you got to have the right people around you. Again, this team wasn't built for this. Halliburton was there, and they had Miles Turner, which is big, that could shoot threes, protect the paint, has a little physicality to him. And you take that away, and obviously with Halliburton being hurt, it changes the whole dynamic.
100%. They got to get a big, though, somewhere, Bill.
I'm not playing anymore, Charlie.
No, I know that. Here's Herter. And they go to Booch, tiles up right side 3 on Huff off the mark, and flying in for the rebound, Benedict Matherin. Out of Montreal, he looked like Air Canada.
Oh, my.
And Matherin top side 3, no. Rebound, Herter. 97-92 Bulls. We have under 4 minutes left here in regulation time. Trey Jones, they go to Bazelis. Matas at the top of the key, leans over the bounce, eeks, and a drive and a reach-in foul on Nembhard. Bulls with Booch, Dosumu, Herter, Jones on the floor, and Herter. And we're going to have Bazelis at the line shooting 2. 97-92 Bulls. Bazelis in 30 minutes, 8 points, 11 rebounds, and he missed the free throw. And for the Bulls, they have missed 6 free throws tonight.
They have, and they've taken 13. And I was going to say they need to take a little bit more. They average 24 a game. Just not a lot of fouls out here tonight. And I know I got to do great stat of the game, sponsored by Great Clips. It's gonna be great.
17,006 fans here, and Bazelis short on the free throw. 97-92 Bulls. McConnell on a crossover against Trey Jones. Deep in the right corner, brings it on in front to Pascal Siakam. Siakam with an 18.9 rebound game. Foul line, 15-footer good. So silky smooth. Pascal Siakam.
Great stat of the game is Trey Jones. His numbers are pretty good. He's been a real force. 15 points on 6 of 8 shooting tonight. That's a great stat of the game. Brought to you, sponsored by Great Clips.
Jones to the rim, gives it up left corner. Herter, rainbow 3, rimming out. The back tap by Booch, collected by Giddy, in front of Bazelis. A new shot clock for the Bulls. 10 on the clock. Trey Jones turns the corner, got tied up in front to Herter. Herter lost the handle, got stripped, and here is Benedict Matherin on the runway with a two-handed uncontested dunk. 97-96 Bulls with 2:45 to go in the fourth. Trey Jones again over the midcourt line against McConnell. They go to Booch, dives in, rimming out. Huff with a rebound, and now Indiana, Bill, has an opportunity to take the lead with 2.5 to play.
Both teams with 2 timeouts left. Both teams have fouls to give.
You got Booch guarding McConnell in the right corner. McConnell, dribble drive, pull-up jumper, 5-footer is good. Timeout, Bulls. And now Indiana with the run, 98-97. Pacers, 2:17 to go. We're going to keep it right here.
And 8-point run by Indiana. Just when you thought the Bulls were turning it on and taking it away, they get 8 straight points to turn it around. And with 2:17 left, the Bulls have to put on the brakes right now. They were playing great defense. At halftime, this looked like, oh boy, Indiana was going to run away with it, Charlie. But the Bulls have picked up the defense here in the second half. Remember, they had 61 points, Indiana did, at halftime.
Dribble, holds and looks, and they're going to Josh Giddey. Giddey, circle right, dribble drive, right angle. Nice look inside. Booch is hacked and fouled by Matherin, a very hard foul, and Booch will go to the stripe, shooting 2.
I like that play they ran coming out of the timeout. It was they set screens for 3 guys coming over the top. Herter, then Jones, which they did a good job not letting Jones get the ball. Then Giddey had to come up and get it, and then he was able to create, pulled the defense off of Booch.
Booch 2 of 2 at the line, the first of 2 up good. We have a tie ball game at 98 with 2:02 to play in regulation.
But that also puts Indiana now over the limit, so the next foul will be automatic bonus.
Booch receives the ball from official Carl Lane. Booch, 2 bounces, aims, fires, and hits. And the Bulls take the lead now. 99-98, Indiana ball going right to left. Always a pleasure. Good to have you with us tonight on Bulls Radio. 670 The Score with T.J. McConnell. Off the screen from Huff. McConnell at the foul line. McConnell backs it out. And now on the left wing, picked up by Dosunmu. To Matherin, 4 on the clock. Matherin against Booch. Matherin step back, D3. Way off the mark. Hit glass, no iron. Giddey with the board. Giddey over the 8-second line. Here's Bazelis. Rises up. Cross-court pass to Giddey on the left wing. Giddey fakes right. Goes left to the rack on Huff. Shot blocked by Huff. Goaltending.
Oh, they're going to review it, though. Called the goaltending, but they're going to review it to make sure it isn't the last 2 minutes. It's a close call.
What do you think, Bill?
It's close.
Well, the Indiana bench feels that was a block. What do you think, Bill?
The angle we just got, I'd like to see it. It's still, I think it's still going up. And then he put it to the backboard. So they're taking a second look. A second opinion is always a good idea. Maybe not in this case. Get yours at Northwestern Medicine.
Oh, William.
And they're going to go back. From the one angle, it's tough. They didn't really give us a good angle. I don't know what angles they're going to get. But it looked like he was still going up. It had not started to come down. And then he did put it. He's the one that put it on the backboard. So it's not like it hit the backboard first.
We have a 101-98 ball game, Bulls. 1:26 to play. The officials at the scorers table. And now they're taking off the headsets.
The call on the floor is overturned.
Forget the hoop, and it's a 99-98 ball game.
And it is going to be Indiana ball.
Sure will be.
I guess
94 feet away, the Pacers with an opportunity here. Which timeout situation, Bill?
Timeout. Bulls have one timeout left, and Indiana has two timeouts left. The Bulls have a foul to give. Indiana does not.
Thank you. Nembhard over the timeline. Sprays off to the left, picked up by Giddey, 26 feet away. Now they have Bezos playing Nembhard. They go to Siakam on Giddey. And Siakam's going to take Giddey all the way to the rim. Deep in the lane. Jump hook, right hand,
Wow.
good.
That's just a strong move right there. I mean,
Know what happened there? You don't want Giddey guarding Siakam.
no,
do
you don't, but they switched out. The Bulls switching everything early, just like, Huff stayed with Vooch.
Giddey, and they go up top. Vooch for the lead. Way off the mark, and it goes out of bounds on a top side three delivery by Vooch. 199 Indiana, 56.9 left here in regulation.
Rick Kyle yelling to his team right now where to go and what play he wants to run.
Nembhard. Now at the foul line. Bounce pass, foul line left. Again, double on the ball with Siakam. The Nembhard dribble drive on Jones. Back to Siakam against Bezelis. We have 6 on the clock. Siakam double teamed in front. Nembhard 4-3, rimmed out, and it goes out of bounds. And we have 34 seconds left. 24 on the clock for the Bulls, going left to right. Indiana 100 and the Bulls 99. And Herter's going to pop off the bench for the Bulls.
Yeah, he's going in for Io.
All right, what do you call here, Bill?
Get another shooter on the floor. Spread the floor here. I think you're going to get the ball to Giddey and have him make the decision on the floor. But I like what Jones has done right now. He's been able to get wherever he wants on the floor.
Here is Giddey over the midcourt line. Giddey off to the left wing, driving on Matherin. Giddey, nice pass inside. Herter on Huff, and the shot blocked out of bounds. Huff has come up strong again with rejections. That's his second on the night. And we have 10 on the clock, 20 seconds left in regulation. 199 Indiana.
Charlie, that's his second in the last 2 minutes. That one that was just reviewed was him. That's huge.
So Giddey, baseline right, will put it in play, holding and looking. Let's see what the Bulls do here with Giddey. Giddey, the send out accepted by Vooch, circle right on Huff. Curls, wheels, wants it, feels it, puts it up. No. Rebound Huff, and he's bear hugged on the play by 2 Bulls with 12.4 to go.
I tell you what, I got to give Huff credit. He started off in the first quarter. You said he got the first 14 points. Been really quiet offensively, but coming down to here, down the stretch, he has been huge, grabbing rebounds, blocking shots.
Yep.
As I said, the Bulls had a foul to give, so no foul shots rewarded. Almost at this point, that plays into Indiana's.
Well, Bill, number
because
one,
they can waste more time.
Yeah, you got to get the ball in play if you're Indiana. You know the Bulls are going to trap and try either for a steal or a jump.
Yep.
And McConnell will put it in play.
Rick Carlisle has 2 timeouts.
In play
over
the midcourt line. Nembhard, and he's fouled from behind by Giddey, and that is now 10.7 left in regulation. 199. Nembhard is an 88% free throw shooter, folks.
Yeah, he's 1 of 1 tonight.
1 of 1 tonight.
Yep.
And again, the Bulls
These are
with
big.
1 timeout, Bill.
1 timeout left. And with 10.7 seconds left, they got Patrick Williams coming in the game.
And he missed!
Oh, wow.
Wow,
That's
is
a
right,
big
Bill.
miss.
How about that? This changes the complexion, folks, of what the Bulls are going to do here if they get the ball back. Number one, they got to box out if he missed another free throw.
If I'm Indiana, I don't miss this on purpose.
No.
You make it.
Absolutely not. You got to make this free throw. Here's Nembhard. 3 bounces. It is up, and it is good. 2-point lead. 101.99 Indiana. We're going to keep it right here with 10.7. Bill, again, you often say, just get the right shot, 3 or a 2.
Right. If you get an open 3, and that's the shot you got to take the shot. But you want to get the ball in and To Trey Jones, and then watch Giddy go off a couple of screens. He's also another guy that can shoot a three. He hit two earlier in the game, but he's also big enough to finish at the rim.
Matherin is on the ball. Giddy above the three-point arc, near sideline. Puts it in play to Trey Jones with a ball fake. Jones to the rim on McConnell with a right-handed layup. No, and we're going to have goaltending.
Yeah, that one was goaltending. It hit the backboard, and then Huff hit it.
So, Bill, now Indiana with the ball with 6.9 to go.
And that's a lot of time.
Are they going to review this, Bill?
No, but they might review it to see. This might be a referee's review. They called it 2. They're going to look at it, see what they say here. Or, no, they're going to review it.
Yeah, just to see whether or not goaltending.
Well, I think that's fair.
Yeah, absolutely. But, Bill, let's set our sights now.
It went off the backboard first. It's goaltending.
Yep.
I saw that from here, and I'm almost in Chicago.
The game clock will be reset to 7.5.
And so they're resetting 7.5.
Okay.
So,
Oh,
Bill,
wow.
now if you're Indiana, they've got time to get the ball to Siakam, obviously, and they're going to double Siakam or even triple him.
Yeah, they'll try to get the ball out of his hands right away.
And the Bulls are without any timeouts?
No, Bulls have no timeouts now, and they don't have any fouls to give. So a foul puts Indiana at the foul line. And if Indiana, who shot the three ball well earlier in the game, I was going to say their best three-point shooter in this game is Huff. He's 4 of 8, but he's been cold as of late. But again, Indiana doesn't need a three. They could fake the three and have